Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
You will not take attendance.
Attendance I have marked it here, seeing as soon as you were entering, and I'm asking you now to write present in front of your with your name in chat box. So from chat box, I'm marking your attendance. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
So that is why I'm asking you to write present in the chat box. Clear? Okay, if you want, I will.
Yes, ma'am.
In the last, I'm going to take once again. I will announce your names. Okay, in the last.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So in our previous class, we have understood about these two stories about Om Prakash Valmiki, who was a Dalit writer, and Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. Both of them, Mr. and Mrs. Ansari, were means wanted to rent a apartment. So from these stories, I hope everybody is clear about these two stories.
Yes,
What?
ma'am.
Okay, okay. If it is clear, then can anybody tell me what was the main thing you have understood in these two stories?
Ma'am, if not,
Ma'am, regions.
ma'am,
Ma'am,
in the Valmiki, ma'am, in the story of the Jothan, ma'am, it is dependent on the daily life. Means if you are not having the money, they are having looking at the Dalit, which caste you are having. They are seeing that one, and according to that, they are giving the work.
Okay.
Ma'am, the
second
both story are from a lower caste.
Yes. The Om Prakash
I mean,
Valmiki was of
the
lower
second
caste.
story they are seeing that they are eating they are the non-vegetarians, so they are just
In second story, they are eating non-vegetarian. That's why they have don't
Yes.
rent of
So,
apartment.
so
That's why
one,
That's why they have
one
to
thing.
change their apartment.
Okay. Now, one thing in common in both the story is one thing in common in both the stories is one thing in common.
ma'am, common thing is that
and the
the
Yes.
both stories, Om Prakash Valmiki and Mr. and Mrs. Ansari, they are tired with the regions. मैम उनको कोई घर मैम है ना खराब हो गए
and
ना
they are seeing their
मिस्टर और
cars.
मिस्टर अंसारी मैम
Okay.
अगर
Now,
वो नॉन वेजिटेरियन नहीं
okay.
कर
Let me tell now. Let me tell. Our lesson name is, what is the name of our lesson?
On equality.
On equality.
Ma'am, on equality.
So both these stories are not about inequality, which is still existing in our country.
Yes, ma'am.
Inequality. These
Yes, ma'am.
both the stories are not showing inequality that is still existing in our country. So overall, if we see, the common thing in both the story is the inequality. Now we talk about that equality prevails in our country. We have been given equal rights, fundamental rights, and all, and we have also been given political rights. That is, as you have seen earlier, that Kanta was standing in the queue to cast the vote with other members of the community who were high class people, the employers, the educated class, the artisans, and all. And Kanta was just a domestic worker. And there we have seen that equality is existing. But on the other side, we see that Mr. and Mrs. Ansari and Om Prakash Valmiki, they are treated unequally. So one side we say that we have been provided equality in our country, but other side still we see that uh, inequality prevails in our country. Inequality abhi bhi देखने को मिलती है. That is why our lesson is on equality. Means equality की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं हम लोग. Equality की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं means equality अभी भी पूरी तरीके से हमें equality नहीं मिली है. Somewhere we are facing inequalities. असमानता का व्यवहार कहीं कहीं हमें देखने को अभी भी मिलता है. Now, recognizing our dignity. Recognizing dignity means, now today our topic will be about recognizing dignity, means to understand about our respect. Dignity means respect. Now you have understood by now that the caste we are born into, the religion we practice, the class background we come from, whether we are male or female, these all often things are determined why some people are treated unequally. So why these people, we have studied about the stories of Om Prakash Valmiki and Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. Why these people, type of people are treated unequally? Because on the basis of religion, on the basis of class background. So people are are treated unequally on the basis of their caste, class background, on the basis of their region. So that is why we say that still inequality is prevails in our country. Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansaris are being treated unequally on the basis of difference of caste and religion. So Om Prakash Valmiki was belonging to the lower caste, and Ansaris were having different caste, which the landlords were not means did not like to give their flats to these people, that is Mr. and Mrs. Ansari. And what did this broker, uh, property dealer, had given the suggestion to Mr. and Mrs. Ansari? What was the suggestion given by the property dealer to Mr. and Mrs. Ansari?
Ma'am, to change
Ma'am,
their
to change
surname to
Change
Kumar.
Yes,
the name
Ma'am,
from
to
to
change
change
their
change
surname
the
to
name.
from the
Kumar.
Ansari to
Mr. and
Kumar.
Mrs. Kumar.
and
Yes,
Mr. Ansari to Mr. Kumar.
yes, to change the name from Mr. and Mrs. Ansari to Mr. and Mrs. Kumar, so that by the name, people will not be able to know about their religion, which religion they belong to, whether they are non-veg or veg. So when persons are treated unequally, their dignity is violated. Underline this. When the people dignity is violated, कब respect, लोगों की respect को harm पहुंचता है? When the people are treated unequally, जब लोगों को में असमानता का व्यवहार देखने को मिलता है, तब उनका रिस्पेक्ट हार्म होता है, एक तरीके से उनको अच्छा नहीं लगता है. When they are treated unequally, the dignity of both Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansaris were violated because of the way in which they were treated. Now both the respect for Om Prakash Valmiki and the respect of Ansaris, दे वर वायलेटेड, एक तरीके से उनको नुकसान हुआ था, उनकी रिस्पेक्ट वायलेट हुआ था, हार्म हुआ था उनकी रिस्पेक्ट को, एक तरीके से उनको डिसरिस्पेक्ट का सामना करना पड़ा था when they were treated as unequally. By picking on them and making them sweep the school because of his caste, Om Prakash Valmiki schoolmates and teachers hurt his dignity. उनकी रिस्पेक्ट को हार्म हुआ था ओम प्रकाश वाल्मीकि को, जब उनको क्लासरूम साफ करने के लिए बोला गया था, प्लेग्राउंड को साफ करने के लिए बोला गया था, और स्कूल की साफ सफाई के लिए बोला गया था, इंस्टेड ऑफ मेकिंग हिम स्टडी इन द क्लास. So he felt bad and made him feel as if he was less than equal to all other students in the school. So that time Om Prakash Valmiki was feeling very bad, and it was looking as if कि उसको एक तरीके से अलग अलग रखा जा रहा है दूसरे बच्चों से. It was his father who, on seeing his son sweep, felt angry by his unequal treatment and confronted the teachers. And due to his father only, he was taken out of the classroom, and the teachers were blamed for their unequal treatment given to Om Prakash Valmiki. Now the Ansari's dignity was also hurt. The respect for Ansaris were also hurt when persons refused to lease their apartment to them, when the landlords refused to give them apartment for the rent purpose. And however, when the property dealer suggested that they change their names, it was their dignity or self-respect that made them refuse this suggestion. So when property dealer asked them to change their name according to the means from Ansaris to Kumars, so they denied changing their names. उन्होंने refuse कर दिया कि हम change नहीं करेंगे, because changing their names means their self respect, उनका स्वाभिमान को नुकसान पहुंच रहा था. Their self respect was being harmed. So Om Prakash and Ansaris do not deserve to be treated like this. Om Prakash Valmiki and Ansaris should not be treated like this. They deserve the same respect, dignity as anyone else. Though they have different religion, they belong to lower caste, but then also they should be treated equally as the other caste people, other class people. They should have the respect in the society also. Now, equality in Indian democracy. Now, the Indian Constitution recognizes every person as equal. Now, according to our Indian Constitution, every person should be treated equally, irrespective of his caste, color, creed, place of birth, or region. So, every person should be treated equally on the according to our Constitution. This means that every individual in a country, including male, female, person from all caste, religion, tribes, educational, economic backgrounds, आर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एज इक्वल मीन सबको समानता का अधिकार दिया गया है हमारे संविधान के द्वारा, हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के द्वारा. दिस इज नॉट टू से दैट इनइक्वालिटी ceases to exist. It doesn't. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि inequality देखने को मिलती है यहाँ पर, but at least in democratic India the principle of equality of all person is recognized. But at least in democratic country like India इस टाइप की इक्वालिटी देखने को मिलती है. Now, while earlier no law existed to protect people from discrimination and ill treatment. Now, previously in early days, there was no such kind of law which was made to protect the rights of the people, for to protect the people from exploitation, being exploitation, or from ill treatment. Now there are several laws that work to see that people are treated with dignity and as equal. अब पहले इतना laws, rules, regulations नहीं थे, but now in modern countries we will find that few laws or certain rights are there to protect the people from getting ill treat, from getting exploited or being treated badly. So people are treated with dignity, with respect, and as equals due to these laws which are nowadays present in a country. So this recognition of equality includes some of the following provisions in the Constitution. कुछ provisions दिए गए हैं, कुछ laws बनाया गया है Constitution के द्वारा, which shows that equality should be given to each and every one. Now, first, what is given in the Constitution? That every person is equal before law. Now, it is given in the Constitution that before the law, everybody should be treated equally. What this means is that every person, from the president of the country to Kanta, domestic worker, has to obey the same law. That means if the president of the country or a common man, that is a Kanta who is a domestic worker, he or she has to follow the same rules and regulations which are given in our Indian Constitution. And if they are not following, so whatever punishment for violating that particular law is for president, the same punishment will be given to Kanta also. So punishment will be same. So second, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. So no discrimination will also be made on the basis of all these things. That is on the basis of religion, race, caste, or color. कुछ भी तरीके का discrimination नहीं होगा. Next, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the third, every person has access to all public places. Now access to all public places means all public places are meant for each and every individual which is living there in a country, in our country. कहीं भी कोई भी उस जगह पर जा सकता है. Like public places means government hospitals and all. Public places means public parks, public gardens and all. Public places means the public means we can say कोई भी public place हम ले सकते हैं जहाँ पर लोग, it is not the private property नहीं होनी चाहिए वो, अगर वो पब्लिक प्लेस है, then each and every person is allowed to enter there, whether it is a park, whether it is a garden, whether it is any particular playground. तो कोई भी कहीं भी पब्लिक जगह पे आप लोगों को एंट्री करने के लिए कोई भी नहीं रोक सकता on the basis of caste, color or creed. Now including playgrounds, hotels, shops and markets. So these are all the public places where you can enter without any discrimination made. All persons can use publicly available wells, roads, and bathing ghats. Fourth, untouchability has been abolished. Now, fourth and foremost provision that is made in the Constitution rule is that untouchability has been abolished. Abolish means untouchability को बिल्कुल भी एक तरीके से खत्म कर दिया गया है. कोई भी अब अनटचेबिलिटी को फॉलो नहीं करेगा, छुआछूत को, असमानता को फॉलो नहीं करेगा. अगर कहीं भी अनटचेबिलिटी, छुआछूत, भेदभाव दिखाई देगा, then those persons are liable for punishment. I hope all these three things are clear. First is what? First is equal before law. People will be treated equal before law. कानून के सामने सभी जने एक हैं. Second is there no discrimination will be made on the basis of religion, caste, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. So this will be the second thing. Third provision, third rule क्या बना है constitution में कि all the persons should have access to all public places, whether playgrounds, hotels, shops or markets. Fourth, lastly, untouchability has been abolished. Untouchability को बिल्कुल ही खत्म कर दिया गया है. If anybody is found practicing of this untouchability, अगर कोई भेदभाव follow कर रहा है अभी भी, then they are liable to punishment. So the two ways in which government had tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the Constitution is first through laws and second through government programs and schemes. So पहले तो equality हमें कैसे provide कर रहे हैं country में? By the गारंटी मिली है हमें कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के द्वारा कि हमें इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट मिलेगा, हमारी कंट्री में इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट हमें मिलेगा. दूसरा क्या है? दूसरा गवर्नमेंट, डिफरेंट गवर्नमेंट प्रोग्राम्स जो चालू हैं हमारे कंट्रीज में, टाइम टू टाइम डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम्स और स्कीम्स गवर्नमेंट स्टार्ट करती हैं, उसके अकॉर्डिंग भी हमें इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट मिलेगा हमारी कंट्री में. दैट इज गारंटीड बाय द कंट्री through Indian Constitution also and through the government programs and schemes also. So there are several laws in India that protect every person right to be treated equally. So several laws, बहुत सारे laws बने हैं जिससे equal people should be treated equally. If they do not follow these laws और या किसी तरीका का inequality face करते हैं, they can straight away go to the courts to ask their right to equality. So in addition to laws, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of the communities. बहुत सारे schemes भी start किया है हमारे government ने. किसके लिए schemes, different schemes start किया है government ने? To improve the life of the communities and individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries. उन communities के लिए, उन group of people के लिए जो हजारों सालों से inequality को face करते आ रहे हैं. That is the means low caste people या backward class people जो हमेशा inequality को face करते हैं, उनके लिए, उनको uplift करने के लिए, उनके status को बढ़ाने के लिए बहुत सारे schemes start किया है हमारे government ने. Now these schemes are to ensure greater opportunity for people who have had this in the past. और ये schemes हमारे को surety देती है कि all the communities of all the people of all the communities will be treated equally from now onwards. अब से सबको समान अधिकार प्राप्त होंगे, समानता का व्यवहार उनके साथ होगा. तो ये सारे स्कीम्स गवर्नमेंट के द्वारा स्टार्ट किया गया है. One of the steps taken by the government includes the midday meal scheme. एक स्टेप जो गवर्नमेंट से लिया गया है, that is the midday meal scheme. This refers to the programs introduced in all government elementary schools. Now, this what is the midday meal scheme? This is a scheme started by the government in all elementary schools. Elementary schools means pre-primary schools. जो pre-primary schools है, वहां पर ये midday meal scheme start किया गया है government के द्वारा to provide children with cooked lunch. और इसमें क्या होता है, बच्चों को कुक्ड लंच दिया जाता है, एक टाइम का खाना इन लोगों को, बच्चों को जो भी स्कूल ज्वाइन करने आता है उनको ये खाना दिया जाता है. Now, Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to introduce this scheme. Underline this. Which was the first state to introduce this scheme in 2000, and when this scheme was introduced in 2001. Tamil Nadu was the first state. Underline this. Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to introduce this scheme, and this scheme was introduced in 2001 in India. So the Supreme Court asked all the state governments to begin this program in their schools within 6 months. और उसके बाद Supreme Court ने order निकाल दिया कि within 6 months के अंदर वो लोग सारे अपने अपने states में, मीन्स अभी तो तमिलनाडु में किया है, उसके बाद तमिलनाडु के बाद सारे स्टेट्स में अपने अपने ये स्कीम स्टार्ट करने के लिए बोला. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये ऑर्डर निकाल दिया, एंड द ऑर्डर ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज द हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर, है ना. सो दिस प्रोग्राम हैज हैड मेन पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स. अब इस प्रोग्राम के बहुत सारे पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स भी आए. क्या पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स है? दिस इंक्लूड्स द फैक्ट दैट मोर पुअर चिल्ड्रन. पहला पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट क्या आया? दैट मोर पुअर चिल्ड्रन, you can underline this, more poor children have begun enrolling and regularly attending the school. अब इससे क्या हुआ? ज्यादा से ज्यादा बच्चे स्कूल अटेंड करने लग गए, ज्यादा से ज्यादा बच्चे एडमिशन लेने लगे. बिकॉज वाई? बिकॉज पेरेंट्स ने क्या सोचा कि कम से कम दे आर पुअर चिल्ड्रन, बहुत गरीब है, तो कम से कम वो गरीब है तो एक टाइम का खाना विद द स्टडीज इट विल बी पॉसिबल फॉर देयर चिल्ड्रन. तो खाने के साथ साथ उनको एक स्टडीज भी मिल जाएगा, स्टडी करने जा रहे हैं तो एक तरीके का एक दिन का एक टाइम का खाना भी उनको मिल जाएगा. तो इसीलिए मोर एंड मोर children started enrolling. Enrolling means admitting in the school, get admission in the school. Second, teachers reported that earlier children would often go home for lunch and did not return to school. पहले क्या हुआ था कि टीचर्स ने रिपोर्ट किया था कि बहुत से बच्चे घर पे खाना खाने के लिए जाते हैं बीच में और फिर बाद में क्या करते हैं, लौट कर नहीं आते हैं, स्कूल वापस लौट के नहीं आते हैं. बट नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड, देयर अटेंडेंस हैज इम्प्रूव्ड. अब क्या हो गया, मिड डे मील स्टार्ट हो गया, तो अब मील जब घर स्कूल में ही प्रोवाइड करने लग गए तो अटेंडेंस क्या हो गई, इम्प्रूव हो गई, इंक्रीज हो गई. देयर मदर्स हु अर्लियर had to interrupt their work to feed their children at home during the day now no longer need to do so. पहले मम्मियों को क्या करना पड़ता था, मदर्स को क्या करना पड़ता था, अपने बच्चों को खाना देने के लिए अपना काम छोड़ करके आना पड़ता था ताकि वो अपने बच्चों को टाइम से खाना दे सके. बट नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस, they are tension free because now they are sending their children to school and there only they will get food also there. Now this program has also helped reduce caste prejudice. अब ये प्रोग्राम से क्या हुआ, जो कास्ट इनइक्वालिटी देखने को मिलती थी पहले वो अब देखने को नहीं मिलती है. Why? Because children of all caste in the school eat this meal together. सब एक साथ बैठ करके स्कूल में, सब एक साथ बैठ करके, कोई भी कास्ट के बच्चे हों सब एक साथ बैठ करके यहाँ पर खाना खा रहे हैं. तो कास्ट इनइक्वालिटी नहीं है अब. Now and in few places Dalit women have employed to cook the meal. अब कहीं कहीं पर दलित वुमेन्स को भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट दिया गया है ये खाना बनाने के लिए. So this shows that caste inequality is decreased by means implementing this scheme. ये स्कीम फोर्स में लाने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने जब ये स्कीम फोर्स में लाए तो एक तरीके से इनइक्वालिटी भी डिक्रीज हुई है. The midday meal program also help reduce hunger of the poor students who often come to school cannot concentrate because their stomach are empty. अब जो स्टूडेंट्स को पेट भर के खाना नहीं मिलता था और इसीलिए वो अपने स्टडीज पे कंसंट्रेट नहीं किया पाते थे, तो अब उन स्टूडेंट्स को क्या मिल रहा है? पेट भर के खाना मिल रहा है. Now they are concentrating on their studies. So these were the all benefits, we can say benefits of midday meal started in the states by the government. Clear everybody? Now, while government programs play an important role in increasing equality of opportunity, there is much that still needs to be done. बहुत सारे schemes, बहुत सारे provisions government ने steps लिए हैं equality को बढ़ावा देने के लिए, but then also still more need to be done. While the midday meal programs had helped increase the enrollment and attendance, अब midday meal से क्या हुआ? Enrollment और attendance, admission, enrollment means admission और attendance ज़्यादा हुआ है, increase हुआ है in the schools. There continues to be big difference in our country between schools that the rich attend and those that the poor attend. मगर फिर भी हमें rich और जो poor attend करते हैं ये schools, उसमें काफी difference देखने को मिलता है. That means even till now poor people are attending the schools in very less number. Even today there are several schools in the country in which Dalit children like Om Prakash Valmiki are discriminated. अभी भी काफी जगह पर हम कंट्री में देखने को मिलता है कि डिस्क्रिमिनेशन देखने को मिलता है स्कूल्स में, जैसे कि ओम प्रकाश वाल्मीकि को ट्रीट किया जा रहा था, अनइक्वली ट्रीटमेंट प्रोवाइड हो रहा था ओम प्रकाश वाल्मीकि को, वैसा ही अनइक्वलिटी फेस करनी पड़ रही है काफी लोगों को, काफी स्टूडेंट्स को अभी भी. These children are forced unequal situation in which their dignity is not respected. उनको किसी तरीके की उनको रिस्पेक्ट नहीं मिल रही है वहाँ स्कूल में. The students which are of low caste, and this is because people refuse to think of them as equal even though the law is requires it. अगर लॉ बना हुआ भी है तो भी एक तरीके से इनइक्वालिटी फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं देखने को मिलती है. One of the main reason of this is the attitudes change very slowly. धीरे धीरे जो चेंज आता है सोसाइटी में वो एकदम से तो नहीं आता है, धीरे धीरे चेंज आता है. That is why the attitudes of the people will change, but they will take time to change their attitudes towards the low caste people, towards the backward class people. Even though persons are aware of that discrimination is against the law, they continue to treat people unequally on the basis of their caste, religion, disability, economic status, and because they are women. लोग अवेयर हैं कि ये लॉ बना है कि हमें अनइक्वालिटी नहीं, अनइक्वल ट्रीटमेंट नहीं देना है लोगों को, सबको समान अधिकार दिया गया है, बट फिर भी हमें देखने को सोसाइटी में मिलता है कि फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं लोग बैकवर्ड क्लास के साथ समानता का व्यवहार नहीं कर रहे हैं. It is only when people begin to believe that no one is inferior and that every person deserves to be treated with dignity. जब हर एक जना ये सोचने लग जाएगा कि हाँ हम सब एक समान हैं, तभी क्या होगा, दूसरों को एक तरीके से रिस्पेक्टफुल प्लेस मिल सकती है. Establishing equality in a democratic society is continuous struggle, and one of the which individual as well as various communities in India contribute to, and you will read more about in this book. So equality एक तरीके से अभी भी फाइट कर रहे हैं लोग, ताकि कंटिन्यूस स्ट्रगल से एटलीस्ट लोगों का एटीट्यूड चेंज हो जाए एंड दे ऑल ट्रीट all the community people as equal. किसी को किसी तरीके का भेदभाव का सामना नहीं करना पड़े. I hope till here it is clear everyone. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
So in our next class we will continue this.
Yes, ma'am.
Only the last. Hello. Only the last topic is remaining. We will continue this in our next class, and question answers I'm going to share it as soon as means it will be